not gonna lie. There's a pretty big part of me that still really hopes and thinks it's possible that Nintendo says something I would get excited about. The bigger problem is assuming, let's just assume, because of the Zelda 35th anniversary stuff and the fact that at that like Zelda direct they did 2 months ago, 3 months ago, they were like, we're gonna talk about Zelda stuff more later this year. It seems very likely Breath of the Wild 2 gets talked about in some way at this. The problem is I wasn't really a big Breath of the Wild 1 person. I'm one of those few weirdos out there that wasn't like, hey, Breath of the Wild 1's the best game ever made. So, Breath of the Wild 2 is like not exciting to me, but despite my expectation that we will not see Metroid Prime 4, despite my expectation we will not see Bayonetta 3, there's a lot of things I feel like I could get very excited about at this thing. But those two, Bayonetta 3 and Metroid Prime 4, are the ones that I would be the most excited about. And they could do one of them. They could say something about one of them. I just have zero faith they will. Here we go. Okay, oh my god, here we go. Yes, I know, Nintendo, you put this at the beginning of all your directs because, yes, COVID has been a wild and crazy bullshit.
We hope
oh, right, they'll probably tell us a new Smash Brothers character at this, won't
to
they?
begin, please take a look at this video.
Now that I think about it. What? Why'd you delay your snap, my guy? Where's the synergy? Yeah, okay. That sure is Ganondorf. Not Breath of the Wild looking in art style here. Okay. Sure. Kazuya from Tekken is coming to Smash. That's what they're opening with, huh? Alright. Another fighting game franchise. He'll probably play fairly cool. I know the like Ryu Ken and Terry Bogard stuff are all characters that people have been interested in the way that they play. I guess the throwing people into a volcano thing is kind of funny here. Seeing as how that's like a big part of Tekken is throwing people into volcanoes for whatever reason. Tekken is a weird fighting game to think about bringing into Smash, considering like the control scheme for Tekken is a 4-button game for each limb. You have like left punch, left kick, right kick. And it is a game that ends up having a stupid number of moves. Not necessarily special moves, but just moves for every character because of that.
I'll talk about the fighter more in a future presentation.
And given...
we still have to record it first, actually.
Given Smash is like...
The air date is shown below.
You have the A button for attack and the B button for special. Is like... How do you try to fit all those moves into it in that way?
Kazuya will join the fight in Super Smash
We'll see.
Bros. Ultimate.
Gonna be a weird
Please
one to
look forward to seeing
translate,
how
for
Kazuya,
sure.
who is experienced.
Okay. Apparently it's the 20th anniversary of Super Monkey Ball. I like Super Monkey Ball. I guess they're putting out a Super Monkey Ball collection though. That's strange. But I like Super Monkey Ball. Games are difficult, to say the least.
And you're invited. Ready for
Oh,
another round of Mario
no.
Party mayhem? Of course you are. It's a superstar collection of Mario Party boards and minigames.
Why?
On 5 classic boards from the Nintendo 64.
Oh,
era,
is this just
including
DLC
Peach's birthday
for...
cake
Okay, this
and
might just
stage
be
light.
like a DLC thing for...
Each board is packed with zany events guaranteed to keep you on your toes. And when we say zany, we mean it.
the
Jump.
newer
Next
game.
box.
I can't even fucking remember
And
the
get
name of the new
Faceless?
Mario Party. Newest Mario
Hilarious
Party.
over-the-top minigames
For a
from the
minute, I
Mario
thought they were
Party
like,
series
we're
catalog.
bringing
You'll have
back
a blast
old
in this
Mario
all-star
parties,
fun
but no,
fest.
they're just
Here's a little party favorite.
they're just
Game
adding
modes work with online play. Even if
like
you're partying
remade
solo,
older
you can
boards
randomly
and
match with
stuff.
other
Okay.
partygoers worldwide.
There are some good mini
Playing the board
games,
game
but
online
like
with friends?
God, Mario Party
Save
is
your progress mid-game.
very
grab
easy
a
to be
snack,
frustrated at,
Then resume the festivities.
to say the least.
Stickers are also available to communicate with others. It's time to partay in Mario Party Superstars, launching on the Nintendo Switch system October 29th.
Or is this a
Pre-order
new
begins
Mario
today
Party?
on
Hold
Nintendo
on.
Shop.
Is that not DLC? Is that just its own
you think?
standalone
Before we show this next trailer, I'd like to say one thing.
weird
Currently,
collection?
we are
Oh
working
no.
hard on the latest game in the Metroid Prime series, Metroid Prime 4, which we previously announced. But today, we'd like to introduce another new entry in the Metroid franchise. Please take a look.
It's not Metroid Prime 4, you fucking... Ah! I will say, I'm happy they're at least saying Metroid. The words Metroid left somebody's mouth. I'm happy about that. But it's still not Metroid Prime 4. They just won't talk about it. That looked a little... Is the sound just like not synced up? Okay, so we're getting a new a new 2D Metroid Prime game. Or not Metroid Prime game, just Metroid game. Metroid Dread. I mean, okay. Honestly, the thing I find scariest about what I'm seeing here is the, like, counter mechanic and stuff from the Nintendo official Metroid 2 remake. That stuff was in the Metroid 2 remake. And that Metroid 2 remake felt pretty rough to me. But it might be because they just didn't do... There was some stuff that I felt like they did kind of badly with the structure. Metroid 2 already had a weird structure. But obviously they're bringing some of those mechanics back to this. I will probably give this a try as well, Willow. I agree. Like, I'm just mad it's not Metroid Prime
That
4.
was the trailer
You're
for the
not
Oh,
afraid of
Fatal
ghosts.
Frame? Maiden of Blackwater? Have we seen something about this?
In this horror adventure game, you'll uncover the mysteries surrounding the ethereal but deadly Mount Hikari.
For some reason, there's a part of me that feels like we already knew a
new
new Fatal Frame game was coming, and I don't know why.
Your only defense is a camera that can repel and cast them out.
So I wouldn't call Fatal Frame a, like,
Face your fears as you explore a
particularly
variety of unsettling locations.
wild franchise. It's a
This
Wii U
fine-tuned
port.
story
Okay.
features various protagonists,
Okay, that makes
letting you
sense.
experience the game from different perspectives.
Getting
New
those
costumes
Wii U
and
games
photos
on
are
Switch where
included
they
in
might
this
actually sell
Can
has
you
been
investigate
a
Mount Hikami and stay alive? Fatal Frame.
understandable
Blackwater
move.
creeps onto Nintendo Switch
Yeah,
this
2015, 2021. Okay.
year. Here's a new game.
I'm
with
like,
the head of a
Okay,
certain
new
company.
WarioWare. That might be cool. Here we go.
It's me? Hey, what do you mean? Who am I? It's
It's
me,
Wario.
Wario. And it's finally ready. A brand new game from my
There have
company.
been some very good
Check it out.
WarioWare
You
games in the
control
past.
me. Time to do this.
What
Look at
are
me
all of
go.
these games with like controlling a little
Check out
Wario
these
now? They're
chumps.
not just
They came back, and they have wonderful new talents. Throw that stick thing.
This seems
Not
very
bad.
weird.
Use the spinning whatchamacallit. Ha! Nailed it! Same micro game, different abilities.
Different abilities
I
based on
almost
your
forgot
ca-
some
okay.
bad news. Two
I mean, they gotta do
play
something
together
different every
at
time,
the
right? Makes
same
some sense.
time.
The fate of the
Doom
cosmos
Eternal
is
being
in
on
your
Switch
hands.
seems like a weird
Get
choice,
slaying when this
considering I
campaign
know that
expansion
game
launches
is
on
like
Nintendo Switch
a
later
graphical
today.
showpiece, and Nintendo Switch is definitely not going to run it
Get
the
ramped
way
up with
that
two iconic
it looks
skateboarding
before.
games fully remastered in
Orange Star Nation is under attack? My god, they're actually making a new Advanced Wars? Oh no, it's the original Advanced Wars. So they're just... Okay. Updating the graphics and everything. Yeah, reimagined and rebuilt from the ground up, but it's the first game. Okay. Even this is a surprise, though? A little bit. It is very cool to see this franchise coming back.
Thrilling stories, memorable characters.
Advanced
and
Wars is a
vibrant
pretty
gameplay
cool
experience
franchise.
As you lead the commanding officers to victory.
There was that...
Play the first two Advanced
God,
Wars
what was that game
campaigns in
called?
Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot
There was
Game,
that game
launching on Nintendo
recently,
Switch this holiday.
a couple years ago
Pre-orders begin
now,
today on Nintendo eShop.
Wargroove. Wargroove, that was
How
very
is
much
everything?
in the style of Advanced Wars.
All right. This next segment will be
Kind of
our
wild
last
to see
announcement of
Advanced
the
Wars
day.
actually happening.
Please
Here's
take
the
a
last
look.
thing we have to show you. This is the sequel to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Okay.
2 years have passed since we first announced this game, and we've been unable to share anything with you in that time. However, development has been steadily progressing. For today, we've prepared some new footage to show a bit more of the game. Please take a look.
I guess the comment earlier is just saying that this isn't going to be this year. It's not making it to holiday this year. God, I wish I liked Breath of the Wild more. Because that would make this so exciting for me. I'm just like... I got FOMO, I guess. Despite seeing this live, I have FOMO for people that I know are so excited. Oh boy, jumping down the sky. Floating islands. Maybe this is why they're doing Skyward Sword. Maybe this game ties to Skyward Sword a little bit more readily. It looks like an interesting new power. Swim up through the ground. Alright. Let's talk about it, everybody. I'm really happy that somebody said Metroid today. After how much they seem to ignore that franchise. Last time we heard anything about it was them saying, "Hey, we're rebooting this we are rebooting development on this." Which I appreciate. I appreciate that they were saying it. But, and I know COVID might have pushed some of that stuff back as well. But it was, frustrating for me as a fan of that franchise. Still no Bayonetta 3. New Metroid game, maybe not exactly what I was looking for, but again, franchise is there. Sad it's not Metroid Prime 4 that they actually talked about, but they said the words. The Tekken guy going to Smash is kind of cool. I'm a little curious how he's going to translate, given the move sets and everything, and how Tekken works as a fighting game. It's going to be really interesting to see how they translate that to what is more or less a 1 or 2 button game. Like, as weird as this is to say, that re-release of a Fatal Frame game might be one of the more exciting things about what I saw there today. Which I never thought I would say I'm more interested in a Fatal Frame game than almost anything else they showed. That's not something I would have guessed myself to say ever.